after the laws passed, we started to see a lot of people experiencing anti-Muslim and anti-Islam actions from people surrounding them. It could have been at work or like in the street.
Let's speak now to Francois Burga, who's an author and also a senior fellow at the French National Centre for Scientific Research. He joins us now live from Paris. Welcome to the programme. Give us a sense of the debate and what's being said about the Muslim community in France and also the role of Islam in the French society during this presidential campaign.
Thank you. Your Paris report has done a good job. A lot has been said. If I was to wrap up what has occurred in France, I would say that, first of all, it is an echo of this yellow vest or yellow jacket mobilization early, almost right after President Macron was elected in 2017, later 2018. Macron has realized that he would never be re-elected with the support of part of the left. Very cynically, he has decided that he would mobilize the voices, the thematic, the rhetoric, which traditionally was that of the extreme right. So what has happened in France has occurred approximately in September 2020 in a major discourse, which is labeled by the name of the town, what was given, le discours des Mureaux. And what did Macron say? Well, first of all, Macron is capable of saying everything and its opposite. So in this discourse, Macron recognized the responsibility of France, of the Republic, in some activism, some radical activism in the suburbs deprived of all public intervention. But he moved to another explanation, which was not mentioned in your report. He referred to Islam, the crisis of Islam. The main cause was the crisis of Islam all over the world, not only in France. And what happened due to this discourse can be summarized in one sentence. We used to criminalize, we used to stigmatize the actions of a minority of Muslims. Mm-hmm. And this was more or less legal, more or less rational. But we have moved to another attitude, which is to criminalize, to stigmatize, and to criminalize not the actions, but only the opinions, not of the minority, but of the majority of Muslims. And this is the situation where we are now.
And tell us, for France's Muslim community, over 5 million people there, how concerning are the messages from the far-right candidates, Marine Le Pen of the National Rally, and also the former pundit, Eric Zemmour?
Well, it's kind of a French tradition, but it's not only French. When you have a problem, you put the responsibility on the foreigners. And this is an old vital tradition of the extreme right to blame the Muslims, who happen to be the last layer of immigration in France, to blame them for the responsibility of whatever goes wrong in terms of jobs, in terms of cultural identity. So it is not very new. Once again, what is new in France is that this discourse of the extreme right is no longer the discourse of the extreme right. It has been supported for the last 2 years by the head of state, Emmanuel Macron, and its entire government.
Francois Burga, great to have you on the programme. Thank you so much for giving us this context and your analysis. Thank you.